Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall. We just saw a bunch of DVDs and now we're going to talk about it. The poll. Yeah, the room's quiet. A dragon! Son of a bitch! Green Winter sent us up against the dragon! The Fire Wing. She lives. I'm really starting to regret the fact that I didn't just stay at the hotel. Wait a second, we don't know for certain. The evidence seems pretty convincing to me, love. I'll even take it a step further. I think that secret facility that we stumbled into was her lair. Maybe. Just think about it. The decker that Winters got those coordinates from was posting about Fürschwinger. Then she was killed by that same orcish bastard that attacked just after Monica died. There's a direct link between the dragon, the scarred orc, and the Harfair manor. And then Winters was killed by the same thing that killed Monica. Exactly. My gut tells me that the dragon is down there, Simplicity, someplace far beneath the surface. I think that we knocked on the door to her lair without even knowing it. And I think that, given what we've seen, the dragon will do whatever it takes to keep us quiet about it. Okay, going on your assumption that there is a dragon and that she will come after us, what do you propose we do about it? That's a little too much, but maybe we find Vauclair. Yes, Simplicity is right. Finding Dr. Vauclair should be our priority. If we're going up against a dragon, we need to find ourselves a dragon slayer. Winters spent 20 years searching for Vauclair, and it got him nowhere. How do you propose that we find him? With the help of an information broker. Oh, Winters never thought about that? Somehow? For this? No. While Herr Baragazzi is very capable, a task of this magnitude is beyond him. We need to make contact with the premier information broker in Berlin. We need to talk to Alice. Alice, best of luck, and I hope you're rich. For this, rich enough, even if only just. Who's this Alice? A most prominent figure in Berlin's shadow community. Ex-Shockwelden writer, she provides information and retrieval services for the F-State. If Winters was right, if Vauclair is still alive, she can help us find him. Here, your key to speak with Alice. A stick of black plastic. Yeah, money, sure. Ringtone cred stick. Yes, 10,000 million. Alice will not show her face for less. This represents the last of my personal savings. Simplicity, make this meeting count. Just to talk to her? Her standard fee. Alice is in a position to ask it, and we're in no position to argue. Just like I said, why doesn't anyone listen to me? Hey, where do I need to go with this? Take the U-Bahn train to the Altstadt Spandau. There you will find a connecting tube that the locals refer to as the rabbit hole. You will find a method of contacting Alice there. Don't call her that in front of her, though. Word on the streets that she hates it. Please hurry. While you're out, I will work on acquiring new contracts for the team. Alice is the best here, Alice is the best that there is at what she does, and her services carry a price tag to match. So we're gonna need the jobs to pay her, is what you're saying. I'm not doing jobs to make money for myself to get better. Yeah, boy. Boy, yeah, boy. Well, so there was basically nothing left in this in-base segment, unfortunately. I like to cut the episodes so that it's always all on a mission or all in the cruise bazaar, I guess. You know, the hub. But, utterly failed on that one. I'm sorry. There's gotta be some mission in this one. Though I just remembered, there's a phone over here. What was that? I don't remember this thing. Have we come down here before? Hello, Lucky Strike. Who are you? Lucky Strike, one of the mercenaries from Monica's files. Oh. Hey, you need something? Yeah, I don't believe we've met. Yeah, I know who you are. How you holding up, champ? I heard what happened to your boss. Wasn't just my boss, she was a friend. That is actually true, apparently. Yeah, well, sorry for your loss and all that. A lot of people still torn up about it. So, you need something? Or are you just going to stand there staring? Did you know her? I met her a couple of times, seemed nice enough, but I mostly knew her by reputation. You can't live in this keys without hearing about the Queen of the Cruise Bazaar. Especially when you're in the Cruise Bazaar right now. I see you holding a sword. Not holding, but you have a sword. Do you fight with it? Like in the mission? That would be kind of cool. Could have like a duo of Glory and Lucky Strike just going in, chopping people to pieces. Can't say that I was a fan. Oh, not a fan of Monica. But then you didn't really know her. That's true, but I do have eyes and I can see what's been happening to the Cruise Bazaar since she got geeked. Whole place is falling apart, isn't it? And why do you think that is? Gonna go with 2. Also, it's not her fault. Well, kind of her fault she died, but also, like, she didn't plan on it. Oh, touche. Alright, let's assume that there are a bunch of different things going on. That doesn't change the fact that the illustrious Frau Schaefer made herself into a leader here, and guess what? In an anarchist system, there aren't supposed to be any leaders. I mean, that's the whole... I'm blanking on the word. God damn it. God damn it. Paradox. That's the whole paradox of anarchy. Anarchy is going to take down what's there if it's successful, but inevitably we as a social animal species will build something, put something together, like it always happens. Anarchy at best will just change the structure into something a bit more simplistic, a bit more I'm the strongest, or I have the most followers because most people like me, therefore I decide, you know. It's whatever. You and your friends, you follow Monica too. You obeyed her orders without question, right? There were debates. I like both of those. And at the end of those debates, Monica would put her foot down and you'd wind up doing whatever she said, right? Don't bother answering. It was a rhetorical question. You're such a rabid anarchist. Your friend seemed awfully comfortable being in power. Kind of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? Alright, anarchy is never necessarily an end, right? It's more of a means to an end, generally speaking. People that follow this, I think, generally are just angry with the current system. Tear it down. I don't think they necessarily want to keep it in a way where everything always stays down and there's nothing. I don't think that's the point for most anarchists. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not an anarchist myself. I just base that off of... I'd say observations, but even then I don't know anarchists either. It's just what I've observed from representations of anarchy. There hasn't really been successful anarchy like coups. It's just not something that rallies a lot of people. It is a fair point, but also, like, it doesn't matter. I wasn't trying to. Remarkable thing about living in a free society, we're all allowed to have different opinions. Don't take it personally. I'm sure you wouldn't like my friends either. See, to say she was a bad person because she wasn't like 100% representative of what anarchy is reducing her to just she's anarchist. You're a lot more than your political well, it's more than political in terms of anarchy, but like you're still a little more than, you can't just be reduced to that. One last thing, Simplicity. I can't stop you from stepping in to fill Schaefer's shoes. You're already doing it, making all the same moves she did. Well, not on the not on the scale of the Cruise Bazaar, maybe in the team. Word of advice though, don't take too much on yourself. Spread the responsibility a little around. Give you to care. I don't, but in a place like this, taking too much power on any one person is dangerous. Not just for that person, but for everybody. The last thing we need is for you to eat a bullet and this whole place start falling apart again. I mean, somebody else is gonna fill in, I imagine. I doubt it would be a catastrophic. Alright. I wonder if this place... I bet this place wasn't open. The last time. Your phone. Anything going on? That's what I actually came here for. Okay. I was just curious, you know. Alright, let's just go. You on a platform. Going on a mission. To somewhere, maybe. Pretty sure I had clicked already, but oh well. Is this not a mission? Are we just gonna be talking? I guess I didn't break my habit then. We didn't get the mission prep. Oh. Investigate. Oh. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, fine, I'll just narrate it. On the screen is a dimly lit office. The place looks like it was pulled straight from an old detective movie, from the Venetian blinds on the windows to the grey swaths of shadow that paint the walls black. Center stage, sitting behind a large mahogany desk, is the silhouette of an impressive-looking woman in a charcoal grey suit. The tip of a cigarette glows cherry red in the shadows. She leans forward into the light and you catch your first glimpse of Alice. Yeah, boy. Her face is all hard planes and sculpted angles, with high cheekbones and almond eyes. Her lips are painted a frigid blue, but the look in her eyes is even colder. A head of lustrous black hairs interspersed with flowing streams of cyan light. Alice exhales a plume of smoke, then tips her cigarette into a nearby ashtray. She fixes her eyes on you, and her lips curl into a humorless smile. We're on time, friend. Tell me what you're looking for. Adrian Vauclair. The Dragon Slayer. Interesting. He's been missing for a long time. Can you find him? If he's out of town somewhere, I'll find him for you. He could be living under an assumed name in California for East End, and I'd still track him down. And if he does, and if he's not alive, I'll tell you where you can find his corpse. What? What? Alright. Alright, here's how it's going to work. When you give me the go-ahead, I'm going to start gathering information for you. Once I've finished, you're going to bring me a cred stick encoded with an encryption key that I'll provide you. That cred stick will have 50,000 Nuyen on it. When I get my cred stick, you get your information. This is the deal, take it or leave it. Going to challenge her because that's my character, I'm pretty sure. I wasn't aware that there was a difference between the two. In all seriousness, I'm charging you what the job is worth. Do you know how much work it takes to find a digital ghost? There's going to be wet work, breaking into government archives. Hell, I might even have to commission an expedition into the SOX. This is a serious undertaking, friend. Now, do we have a deal or don't we? Alright, it's a deal. Okay, but remember, you say go and I go. From that point on, you're on the hook to pay me my fee. No turning back, no refunds. Are we square on this? Yeah, we're square, sure. Good, I'll be in touch. Alright, well, that wasn't a mission then. Oh, hello. Hyper. 6% increased accuracy. Incoming damage. I'll probably sell that. You hit more and then you die more. I don't think I like that drug. Honestly, I prefer the drugs that give me more AP. Because I like AP! AP! AP is so powerful, you can do so many things like pew 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 pow. Pew pow. Pow pow pew. I don't know what I'm going on about. Alright, well, everybody's back in their place where I can actually talk to them. I don't want to though, because we already did that. I already did my shopping. Alright, Paul. Simplicity, did you make contact with Alice? Yeah. Very good. Can't imagine this would be cheap. What was Alice's stated price? Yeah, it is about as I had expected. Thankfully, we are prepared for this. You have established contact with a number of new... not you. I have established a contact with a number of new clients. You can find information on the jobs logged on your mission computer. One jobs file is on there already. While you're working to earn Alice's fee, I will continue to dig for clues about Fürschwinger. If she is, in fact, roosting under the Harfield Manor, then there must be some evidence to support that fact. A dragon is a large thing to hide, after all. Well, there's a lot of ground under the manor where she can just be hiding, no? Right. Just be very careful. I will never forget. Don't worry, Simplicity. I'm going to conduct my investigation the old-fashioned way, through contacts, deduction, and careful observation. I will not jack it to the Matrix until this entire sorry episode is finished. Probably wise, yeah. Speaking of doing things the old-fashioned way, my lead is working to recover information off of those other DVDs. It's a painstaking process, and it will not be quick, but she is optimistic that she will be successful in time. I do not remember who my lead is, but Finally, I've been checking up on our friend, the orc with the skin grafts. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I'll keep you appraised as the situation develops. Good. One last thing before you go, Simplicity. Samuel Beckenbauer wanted me to pass a message to you. Do you know him? The orc who runs the shelter across the way? Actually, yeah, we've met. I remember that. Oh, well, he has a job for you. He wouldn't discuss it with me, but he promised that it would prove worth your time. Keep it in mind. I guess we'll go talk to him. I remember that he exists. I can't say that I remember the voice I gave him, because I'm such a professional voice actor. I'm not. That's kind of a joke. That's a joke. I'm not. Have you noticed how bad I am at this? There's a reason for that. I'm not. Hello again, Manfroden. What can I do for you? Yes, I do. Thank you for coming so promptly. Tell me, what do you know about the Humanist Poly Club? I guess I don't. Humanist may call itself a polyclub, but its goals are anything but political. The organization's true objectives is to spread fear and hatred of the metahuman races. Humanist's bloody rhetoric helped to instigate the Night of Rage. Alright, I guess I'll ask, because we don't know. A worldwide race riot that took place in February of 2039. Thousands of innocent metahumans were attacked, beaten, and killed. Women and children were corralled into warehouses for protection, or them burned alive when the structures were put to the torch. Wow. And they went specifically against women and children? That's rough. This is what humanist stands for. This is the agenda that its leaders strive to advance. They will not be satisfied until all metahumans everywhere are driven from the face of the earth. Yeah, okay. So you want me to go up? It's gonna cost you, though. Yes, Her Amsel informed me of your business practices. Rest assured you will be paid. Now, if we may discuss the details of the job. Sure, go ahead. Yesterday, I overheard one of my assistants talking on his comm. He was yelling, clearly agitated. I questioned him, and he confided in me. What he told me made my blood run cold. Okay, what did he tell you? His brother, Tuck, works for a smuggling operation based in Shattenest. Apparently, these smugglers have accepted a contract from Volker Stahl. Stahl is a vicious ideologue and the leader of the Berlin chapter of Humanists. The cargo that the smugglers are delivering includes a large quantity of an extremely dangerous, hazardous chemical agent. Naturally, this fills me with unease. Whatever Stahl has planned, it can't be good for us. I want you to infiltrate the smuggling operation that is delivering the shipment. Once you arrive at the Humanist compound, you will find out what they're planning to do with the chemical and put a stop to it. I mean, I'm not human. Many of the smugglers are metahumans. If you travel with them, Humanists will allow you into their compound. The rest will be up to you. Why would they deal with that? Presumably because they're the best option available. Stahl is nothing if not a pragmatist. He will work with metahumans when it suits him to do so. When he's finished with them, he'll discard them and move on. No, stopping the shipment would not stop Humanists. They would merely acquire another. For a pack of snarling racists, they are extremely well funded. I mean, yeah, that happens. It's unfortunate, but it happens. I have contacted sister organizations across Berlin and taken up a collection. Between us, we have raised 22,000 million as a payment. I trust that this will be sufficient. Apparently, I don't know that they have more money, so I guess I'll just do it. Excellent. I am relieved. I will make the arrangements for your meeting with the smugglers. Their leader is an elf who calls himself Maxim. Take the U-Bahn to Shattenest and you will find him waiting there. Best of luck to you, Simplicity, and good hunting. Know that you are doing a great thing for the metahumans of Berlin. Your efforts will not go unrecognized. Sure, maybe that'll be fun. New objective, take the U-Bahn. Maybe. Let me check the other missions. Because I'm getting close to 20 minutes, I think. I did not look at the time when I started recording because I'm an idiot. But I think we're like 5 minutes away. And I can get away with like a 20-minute episode, right? And then I'm still having all the missions and videos with all mission or all in-between mission. Messages? Does Simplicity like to arrange a meeting between you and one of our representatives? The cafe nearby, his name is Luca Due. Okay. Luca Due. Oh. Well, okay, I wish this also had a comma, so it's easier to compare. But I mean, it's easy right now, but like we're gonna start adding other weird numbers. It's not gonna be as easy. We're gonna get 22,000 from the one dude. I'm assuming the other mission is like 18,000, so we're gonna have our 50,000. So it's like 2 missions to get it. Dude, 22,000? I can buy all of the shops here if I actually got all of that money for myself. That's ridiculous. Do you think there's anything new here? Yeah, I don't have anything here. Jobs? Oh, jobs, maybe. Pharma cleanup job. I don't feel like voicing all of that. I should maybe voice it, but I don't want to. You know, I do voices because I feel like it. If I don't feel like it, I'm not gonna do them. Morally troubling. Uh-oh. Okay. Heard fucks. Clean up a mess. On a farmer and they botched. Do we want to kill him or just rescue him? A rigger by the name of Thorvald Enstad. Let me check the other job. Oh, Humanist. Fuck him. Wait, that's the one that I actually... Yeah. It's the one I actually accepted. This is the only one that we can actually accept. But we don't have to accept it right now. We can just go do the Humanist data steal and then accept the other job once we come back if that's still the only thing available. Because, assassination. I don't know. I don't know about that one, you know. Alright, well. I think this is it for the in-between missions for real this time. Oh. Well, maybe I'll take the jazz formula at some point, it's fine. I know where the drug dealer is, I assume that's the person you need to take it to. It's whatever. I'm gonna pull another executive decision right now, and I'm just gonna say... Oh, Dietrich, what's up?
Figured I'd run into you here, boss. I wanted to be sure that I caught you before you headed off. Simplicity. We need to have a talk about this Humanist gig.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Well, I've got a history with Humanists. I fought him back in 39 during the Night of Rage. Hell of a thing that was. I remember the terror, the senseless violence, the murdered children. I remember this little dwarf boy. They stuffed his body in the gutters in Felicity. I can still see his face. All bruised and broken to this day. It makes my blood boil.
Are you telling me you want to be on the mission? Because I want you on the mission anyway.
Anyway, long story short, we beat him. Berlin's punks and anarchists all came together and we stomped the living dreck out of these racist pigs. A lot of good people died that night, but we put down some of the bad ones too.
This?
That's part of it, sure, but that's not the whole story. I don't just want to come in this room, boss. I have to come. It's my nephew, Alexander. He's signed on with Humanus. Driven to it by his worthless sack of a dad, no doubt.
I take it he's a member too?
Now, that'd take a level of conviction, a quality that he thoroughly lacks. My best guess is that he's treating Humanus as a boarding school. They feed and house their recruits, and that's money that he'd rather spend on himself. So he dumped his boy off on him, never mind the fact that they're fascist swine. I've gotta get Alexander out of there, simple as that, before it's too late.
Before he's radicalized, you mean?
Those monsters are experts at warping young minds. It's how their disgusting ideology propagates.
It's how most ideology propagates. Not just this one, but sure.
So I'm asking you, as a personal favor, let me come along the run. I have to get into the compound, simply said. I have to find Alexander. I have to turn him around before those animals make him do something unforgivable.
Wait. What's the compound we're going into? Because, is it really... Okay, so are we with the smugglers entering the base of Humanus? Is that what's happening? I didn't understand it that way, but I guess that makes sense too. Of course.
Thanks, boss. I never doubted you'd bring me, of course. You're too good of a woman for that, but it's good to hear it all the same.
Yeah, no, of course. It's important that I know that you have a secondary objective on this mission, because, you know, it's just good to know. Alright. That's gonna be the episode. Next time, dealing with fascist, racist fucks. Yeah! At least we're gonna see about that next time. Maybe we're gonna try to find a certain Alexander and then deal with them. Who knows? Yeah, we'll see about that next time. Until then, see y'all.